first day of film school, I froze. I thought it was a mistake. I didn't feel like I deserved to be there for some reason. I'm like, you're not an artist, Feven. You know, you're not a filmmaker. Who are you fooling? So in French, we call that sentiment d'imposteur, and the term escapes me in English. But my 6 months in that intense film course were some of the hardest months of my life. Every day I had to convince myself that I was an artist and a filmmaker. Probably others in the room were feeling the same thing, but I was the only Black person and Black woman. There was no other Black people in the class, and so in hindsight, had the program been more diverse, maybe I would have felt more comfortable. But still, I won't deny that there is this sentiment d'imposteur that just, for some reason, it wasn't there when I was preparing my file. Everything was so clear, but once, you know, you're in that position where you have to, you know, you're supposed to be a filmmaker, it was hard for me to believe it. And it was a lack of confidence. And I think that, you know, I used to get mad at myself. Why are you here? Why did you apply? If you're not confident enough, then why are you here? And with time, I think the thing that helped me the most after several years is compassion. You have to allow yourself to be scared. It's okay. Fear is actually not at all a bad thing. If I wasn't scared, walking in that room with my first day of class in filmmaking, then, you know, I don't think that I would have wanted it that bad. You know, I think I was scared because this was potentially going to be something amazing, and I was just not sure that I was ready for it. Also, I come from a very traditional family. Filmmaking is not really something that my parents saw me, you know, wanted their child to do. So there were all these thoughts of, you know, doubt. But with time, I learned to have compassion. And I also, with time, I also realized that it's important to recognize and acknowledge the small victories. Just going into that class is a small victory. Just making a short film by yourself is a small victory. It's not about the film that gets into the film festival or the one that gets the grant. It's really about the little steps, and that I had to learn the hard way, because I got discouraged many times even after I finished during film class I did many great exercises. I did many great projects, and they were good. I mean, they were good enough. But I didn't believe it. So it's you know, we just have to stop being so hard on ourselves. I love that I'm taking more space right now, and it's a space that I don't think I allowed myself to take before, and it's hard for someone to take space right away. I think it's a process. You have to allow yourself to grow and keep growing. Often we say, okay, you're strong, you gotta be strong, you're a Black woman, you gotta have, everybody's writing on this, everybody's counting on you, do it for the community. And it's, for me, you know, I'm from Eritrea, and there are not a lot of filmmakers who are Eritrean, and it's a lot of pressure representing my culture, my, so I just learned to be more compassionate with myself. Then with that compassion, I learned naturally to take up the space that I could take up. And I know I can take up more space, but I'll get there when I get there, you know? And lastly, I love this beautiful emergence of Black women filmmakers right now. And I think there are more to come. I also love the community, the sisterhood that it fosters and it cultivates. And I think that also plays a big role in getting rid of that sentiment d'imposteur. So.